All right, guys, how's everybody doing today? Hopefully, everybody's doing pretty good. We're going to start our Star Citizen adventure today running a Entrenched Bounty mission. We're going to choose one that's 25,000. Now, these do take a while, but they're kind of unique, so I figure you want to see them. All right, we're going to take that one. Make sure we go back to our general menu and take Mercenary, a call to arms. That way we get 500 credits for every bad guy we take out. Make sure it actually takes. There it is, right there. So it took. Now, let's see, where's our Entrenched Bounty at? He is on... let's see where he's at. Is he even on Hurston? Yes, but where at on Hurston? Oh, great. He's close to Lorville. So we'll fly into Cathrope right here, set route. Well, it's the only thing we see. There we go. That'll put us close enough to him. So yeah, how's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty good, personally. Just ate some supper. Walmart finally had some Mountain Dews, so I'm happy about that. I do like drinking sweet tea, but I love drinking Mountain Dew. Well, it looks like I should have got some sustenance for my guy. So our weapon loadout for today is going to be a P4, and we're using an AO3 Arrowhead sniper rifle, I think it is. We're going to use it to see how it works in the caves, because the caves can be kind of iffy. And I've noticed that during cave missions, enemies are kind of on point when it comes to lighting you up. Alright, so let's get back above atmosphere because he's still 87 kilometers away. We don't have a closer place, so we're going to have to fly. And that's the thing with these cave missions. They're not super close to whatever we got going on. Let me turn this audio down. Cave missions are not super close to anything, so we have to kind of go to the closest place and then fly over. If we get above altitude, then we can fly much faster than the 400, and right here you see the 436, 435. Once we get a certain level away from the planet, out of atmosphere, then we can cruise along at really high speeds. Now, if you're flying an Anvil Arrow or something like that, obviously you can go much faster. But we are in the Titan, which is my favorite ship. If anybody has any questions, just ask me in the comments or in the chat, and I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. There is a slight lag, so if I don't answer immediately, it's because it does lag when it comes in. All right, see how we got up there now? We're at 950, cranking up above 1,000. We're going to red out because I looked down too quickly. But yeah, see, we're at 1,200. We just want to really keep an eye on the horizon because we want to fly straight to that location. So we're getting there pretty quick. So we're going to black out for a second. No big deal. We should come back to way before we ever get to the surface. So if you black out, or red out in this case, don't freak out. There we go. So slow down and you'll be able to get out of that red out pretty quick. So by doing that, since I use cruise control all the time, all I did was turn cruise control off for just a second, just enough for him to do his thing with his breathing where it sounded like he was going to die for a second. But he's not going to die. Or not in my experience, he's not going to die anyways. So I was just watching this funny guy on YouTube, Kamomo. He does these videos where he's a Rust admin. And he does these videos where he takes out cheaters, and it's pretty awesome. Because, you know, cheating's been all over the place here lately. People cheating in everything. And that's sad. Games are meant to be fun for everybody. Not just for me, not just for you, but for everybody. So cheating's a bad thing. All right, so just whenever, so when you get close to the cave, guys, you got to pay attention because it'll disappear off your screen. Luckily, there's a ship down here. But if there's not a ship close by, make sure you're paying attention to where the entrance is. And we want to know for sure where the entrance is, so we'll fly down close to. Alright, so the entrance is in this little rock section right here. Let me turn on my lights so you can see. So you go down, see right there in the middle of my crosshairs? That's where we're going to go into at. So we're going to land right here to the side, and then we're going to go down in. Somebody had ran a cave mission recently because there's a down body with no clothes. That's going to be a player. That's why they're highlighted with that blue triangle. So that's really really cool. But you got to watch yourself in the caves. Sometimes people come out here just to hunt players, but we're prepared for that. That's why we have a P4, and it's not silenced. I'll usually run with a silencer, but I forgot to fly to Hurl L2 to buy one. Let's check out this MISC, what is this, Reliant Core? I think that's what this is. So, okay. So, I'll show you something real quick. So, we go into unarmed combat, right? You can't get in here. Just punch this dude's ramp. Punch it a couple times. Eventually, it'll come down. But we're getting some kind of weird bug. It might not. So if it doesn't do that, shoot it. There we go. Come on. I just want to see. I hate it when that happens. So the ramp didn't come all the way down, so that sucks. Let's go see if there's a different way into this ship. So the only way into this ship is the ramp. I don't know anything about this ship. I've never had one, never flown it. But generally, you can hover around somewhere like right in here and get these things to open. Unless there's a button on the outside. If there is, let me know in the comments. Let me know in chat, because I don't know. Let's see if we can hop up. There we go. We're in. Hybrid Branch. It's a Reliant Tana. Hybrid Branch would be the player, I guess. They don't have any inventory, nothing cool, so we'll bounce out and start running our mission. So, yeah, these missions are really dark. So you'll want to run with your headlight on. And I went up the wrong side. So pretty much follow the yellow. Also, a lot of times you can grab onto the ledge of yellow rocks and go up that way. So we're going to switch over to our sniper rifle. Oh man, I hate that scope. I wish I would have changed it out. But it's okay. We're going to use it. All the bad guys will have their headlamps turned on, so they'll be easy to spot. And I'm kind of hoping that they're going to have some gems on them, because that is easy money. So they hang up these light sticks as a marker system to let you know kind of where to go. And I think right here we're going to see a guy that's going to be, yeah, see. So there we go, two guys. All right, I think that's everybody. See, the sniper rifle just really comes in handy in these caves. because you don't want to get lit up by those dudes, because like I said, NPCs seem to be on point in these cave systems. Got him. All right. Why are we not getting any extra credits for killing these guys? Let's loot them, see if they got what we're looking for. Always open this backpack, because this is where they're going to have the gems, and they don't have them. So that is lame. Okay. So let's find the next dude. Oh, there's also these boxes we can look for. I think they're like the regular gray boxes that you look for in bunker missions. Let's loot him, see what he's got. Anything good? That Pab Core Sienna looks pretty cool. We'll take this stuff because we can sell it. But what I really want is the dadgum jewels, or the gems. And I don't want to have to mine for it myself, because I didn't bring an orbit attachment. But you know what? It doesn't matter, because we'll have it anyways from all these dudes. Yeah, see, mining attachments. So we're good to go on that. Let's turn the light off since we're down here. Be looking for those bright lights that we saw. Nothing in that box. All that says armor on it. Yeah, I don't know what boxes it is that we're looking for to have the gems. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments. What's this guy? This guy's not wearing the same armor. Human private cave. So yeah, bad guy. Just different color. All right. Let's go down. We want to check all of our little locations, make sure we're clear, because you never know when one of these dudes are going to pop out to smoke us. Also, little tip, bring along some light sticks. That way you can keep an eye on where you've been. All right, so that's what kind of rock is that? I think that's just dolomite or aphrite. We'll check it out. Okay, so that's the wrong tip. Let's put this one on there. Let's see what kind of gem this is. All right, scanning. So it's aphrite. I mean, we can grab it, but you know, aphrite's not all that valuable. It would be a good idea to get it if we were in the rock, because you can do so much. Now this is hadanite, so that's worth getting. So we'll check that out on the way out. I'll show you how to do FPS mining. It's pretty simple. Hadanite on that one too. Let's make sure that's hadanite before I tell you wrong. Because nope, dolomite. So yeah, that's not worth getting. Aphrite and hadanite are worth getting. And there's a new one, I can't remember what it's called, but I'm pretty sure it's only in Microtech. Got him. So he almost got me. See how he reacted super quick to nothing, me roaming around? It's not like I'm running. If you're running, you make more noise. Makes it easier for you to be found. But yeah. Let's see what he's got on him. Of course, gray cat. And let's see. Let's go to others so we can make sure we can loot this stuff. Don't want to run off without it. The reason I put it in others because I usually don't have anything in other. So it may be later on when we take the more expensive cave missions that we can actually get the ore that's actually on the guys. I hate cave missions. This is why I usually don't do cave missions, because they're confusing. And it's easy for you to get lost. That's why I said bring... I don't have any, I don't believe. That'll be up under weapons, I believe. Or ammo, yeah. It'll be under either one of those. And it'll just be little light sticks, you know, orange, teal, purple, pink. There's different colors. That one's blue, purplish color stone. Let's see what it is. Let us see what this is, guys. Hadanite. So yeah, we most definitely want to get the Hadanite, because the Hadanite is valuable. Turn our headlight off there so we don't give ourselves away to the enemy. What's back here? So saw some kind of texture clipping. Nothing good. So yeah, you just want to, don't run, right? Don't run. And use your light minimally. That way you don't tee these guys off to your location. Because just because that point's down doesn't mean you can get down just by going straight. I think that's going to be Hadanite as well. So climbing up this is not going to do us any good, even though this glow stick is pointing us in that direction. So we're going to want to go down around this way. Look at there. So we're getting lower. That can be kind of scary. Especially when you look down there and you're like, oh man, we're not going down there. We're going to go up and around this ridge. Because down there is iffy. There we go. So you want to find the easiest way down without getting yourself all busted up. All right. Let's see here. So, yeah, that's not going to get us down there. But this is. Spam that light. But be careful. Don't let the bad guys see your light. So, yeah, when you start seeing these purple glow sticks, that's when you're starting to get deeper into the caves. And there it is right there. So it means we're heading in the right direction, right? And usually you can climb up under certain ledges and find stuff. Nothing in that box. Just a dummy box. All right. Another purple light stick. So yeah, we're most definitely heading in the right direction. Kind of guides you along, so that way you can find where you're going. Remember to pay attention. Some of them are on the left, some of them on the right. I prefer, if I take my own glow sticks down here, I prefer to go with the everything on the left as I'm going down. That way all my stuff is on the right when I'm coming back out. It's kind of like a technique I learned when I was playing Minecraft, so I would know. All right. Missed him. Dadgummit. Or I think I missed him. I may have got him. And without being able, without having my, getting that reward for getting these guys, it kind of messes you up. Yeah, I got him. All right, let's loot this guy, see if he's got what we're looking for. I hope he does, because it would be nice to go through here and earn some extra credits. Nope, he doesn't have it. Over what we already get. See, there's all these boxes, but you can't get any of them. And I'm not sure what color box we're looking for. But, like I said, cave missions are not my favorite. Loot. What kind of guns he got? Devastator. Oh, that's the worst. All right, so to get right here, you see this yellow? You just hop up, and he'll climb. Your guy will climb up. Now that's going to be fixed later on to be even better. I think they're adding that to Pyro, I believe. Another place that we got to come up. Another place. So yeah, getting down here is the easy part. Getting back up is the hard part. I mean, getting back out's the hard part. Oh boy. I can't. This is the worst. This happens every time I come into one of these. Let's put our weapon down. Let's see if we can fall into the prone. No, we can't. See if my guy can at least stand up. Prone. No. Okay. Personal inventory. Let's scroll around and see how we're looking. Oh, we're crouched down. That's the problem. See, so we're permanently crouched down instead of up like we should be. I don't want to take my armor off just to try to get out. It's almost like my guy's too wide for the gap. Turn sideways, see if we can get out. No. There we go. We got out. It's because that stupid root system. Whoever designed this part, they weren't thinking. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's drop our armor and see if that's the problem. Maybe it's the shoulder pads causing collision. No, it's the stupid root system that they decided to put in a freaking way. That's what it is. So you got to clip into the root system just to get out. Equip. See, because when my guy jumps up, he tries to grab the root system. Oh my gosh. Come on. Are you serious? This is terrible. And you have to get up there just to get to the damn stupid mission. Sorry, excuse my language. Okay, let's hop back down. Let's hop back up. Okay. Stay calm. All right, we're gonna walk up here nice and easy. Stay to the left. Stay. It's like my dude just can't get there, right? Because the route. Let's go to the right. See, okay, so I'm colliding that way. I'm colliding up against these rocks, right? So maybe I can hop up on this rock. No, I can't. Okay, guys, what can I do to get up here? You know, we need to be able to climb up and get to where we're going. Instead of squatting down every time you get down. God dang it. It's so stupid. I need to record. I need to make sure that we're going to record this footage and send it to CIG as a bug report, because this is ridiculous. Is it because of all these weapons? Is it because, I mean, when you go in here, maybe I'm wearing the wrong gear. But he should grab the damn ledge regardless, right? All right, let's go back down here, right here. We're going to drop our armor. Our armor, because it makes us wider. I don't want to drop the rest. I'll cancel this mission before I lose my armor. Because without the armor, I don't have the weapons. So, okay, if you get stuck like that, all you got to do is look towards this little section right here and walk forward. Okay. So we'll just, I don't know. I don't know what we'll do. Let's drop a weapon on the ground, see if that makes a difference. Drop the sniper rifle. Of course, that's going to make my guy clip into the wall even worse. Okay, see, it's just not, it's not worth the trouble. If you can't do the mission, it's not worth the freaking trouble. Oh, look, I have pink flares right there. Let's take our backpack off. See if that's hurting us. Our giant backpack. No, it doesn't look like our backpack's hurting us. Maybe it's our armor in general. So let's take our armor off. Now all that's left is our leg armor. We'll take it off too. Now we'll see if we can hop up there. Probably not. It's probably gonna bug out. All my stuff is gonna fall through the floor and lose all of it. That's generally the way it goes, right? Yeah, so we're done with this mission. We're done. So, equip. You know, I gave it a good old college try, and it did not work out. It's kind of BS. What the heck, man? You know, I'm always telling people, give this game a try. It's awesome. And then we run into some crap like this, and you can't even get up the thing. Oh, boy. We're done. Exit the menu. There's no sense in trying to get back out of the cave if you can't even complete the mission. So, yeah. That's frustrating. Now I see why people rage quit and uninstall games. Because I think I just kind of rage quit. Golly, that was so frustrating. So don't take cave missions because you can't complete them. Because you can't climb up the thing. Not with your rifles or your weapons. Maybe I should have wore just a flight suit. But if you just wear a flight suit, guess what? You're going to run out of ammo. Alright, so we're going to wake up back in Hurston. Of course, our flashlight's still on. Let's see what all we forgot to get. Oh, we still have all of our ammo. That's good. So, let's store that. Let's store this, because I need to get that ammo off of there. Alright, now go back to armor. We're going to put the terracotta back on. Put our backpack back on. We'll move everything out of the backpack because we don't need it. Now let's go over to ammo. We're going to re-equip our ammo. So instead of doing cave missions, we're going to switch it up and do bunker runs. Because that was aggravating. I mean, I could try it with just a sniper rifle and a flight suit. You know what? That's a challenge. I accept. Okay, so let's just put old cheap beacon helmet on. Right? They're walking around there with these Mac Flexes on, right? So we'll take a Mac Flex. Oh, we can't. We have to equip regular armor with a Mac Flex. Okay, so we'll take a tractor beam. Put it on that hip. So we can either have a med gun or a tractor beam. We'll take a tractor beam. We'll take two hemazole pins. And we will take a, let's see. 1, 2 AO3 sniper rifle rounds. And we'll take an AO3 sniper rifle. AO3 Canudo. Alright. Let's get out of this room. Let's get back, get a ship. We're not going to wait for our other ship to spawn in. Instead, we'll call in the Anvil Arrow since it is faster. And we'll take another cave mission and see what happens then. Probably the same junk. But, you know, it doesn't hurt to try. It'll just make me really angry if it doesn't work again. It takes a lot to make me really angry. What's going on, man?
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent.
Alright,
Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Okay. Let's take the Anvil Arrow because I think it's more responsive than the Drake Buccaneer.
Goodbye.
See you later, dude. He's probably not, he's probably not monitoring chat. A lot of people don't. They'll put in something in their ears and go, especially if they're just doing cargo runs. I like to keep one earbud on and listen to the game. I like to have this other one on to make sure I'm not talking. I mean, I like to have this ear open so I can make sure I'm not talking too loud or any of that jazz. Okay, so we need some sustenance. So let's carry one. Let's put our helmet back. Nope, not our sniper rifle. Let's put our helmet back in our inventory real quick. Used to, you couldn't do that. We'll go ahead and carry another one. And we'll drink it. Till we get to 100%. There we go. We'll throw it back in inventory. Let's get a helmet. A suitable helmet. Let's get in our Anvil Arrow. The reason why I went ahead and claimed my Stalker is because we didn't have anything on it worth keeping. I think just a couple of bottles of cruise. Ooh, this ship is responsive.
You are clear to launch. You are clear to launch.
I mean, that is some responsiveness right there. I mean, look at that. That's insane. That is... Yeah, that's insane. Let's head back to Hurston, see what we can find, see if we can run a cave mission that's not on Hurston. I ran a cave mission on Magda, I think it was, or maybe it was Aberdeen, and it was a good cave mission. Problem with it, if it's on Aberdeen is it's so hot there that the environment will be too hot. We won't be able to make it in and out without dying. I think there's like a 1 minute time during the daylight. So yeah, go back. We'll give it a good old college try again. It's the whole reason we do this anyways, to try new things and learn new stuff. If you're new to Star Citizen, don't forget it's the free fly week. If you haven't played yet, it's time to shine. It's time to give it a try. I hope we didn't hurt our reputation so much that we can't take an Entrenched Bounty mission. That would stink. It's Hurston Security. Nah, we're good. Bounty Hunters Guild. Oof. We're almost a negative rep there. So when we take this mission, It'll be what I should have done is backspaced out and then come back in and ran the mission and gathered my things on the way back out.
Quantum drive is now off.
And we wouldn't have lost the mission. But there's no guarantee that we would have been able to do that. All right. First thing we're going to take is a call to arms. And later on, we're going to take a illegal occupants mission again. Because that one made me mad last night. Okay, so there we go. We don't have a bounty for the Entrenched Bounty. And that's probably because we lost that one. So we'll need to really play it easy. There we go. Entrenched Bounty, 9,000 credits. So, you know, target HDSF, but your top priority is installation of Marsden. I think this is going to be one of those sites where the turrets are going to be active. I don't want to take that one because it's going to be pretty brutal. This one's a cave, but I think you have to remove all unauthorized persons from the property. Entrenched Bounty, Brent Roth. Located at a cave on Aberdeen. So we'll accept that offer, even though it's on Aberdeen. If it's too much, if the temperature is too much when we hop out, we'll just we'll run and get a suit. That's no big deal. We need to find an OM. OM. Okay, no OMs nearby. So let's go to the map. Set route to Aberdeen. Actually, no. Let's set route directly to old dude. Oh boy, we're not gonna be able to set a route directly to him because he's way out in the middle of nowhere again. So this is gonna take a while. Again, the mission is not worth anything. 20,000 credits. Really, unless you're grinding reputation for bounties, I wouldn't take these missions. I'm only taking it for the sake of this stream tonight. Because I said I was going to do it, so I'm going to do it. How can I be out of range from being able to get there? Aberdeen was my next stop. OM3 was my first. Aberdeen was my next. And it's telling me that I'm blocked. Obstructed. So now we got to turn clear route. Let's try it again. OM5.
Quantum drive is
Now we'll be able to shoot over to Aberdeen.
Quantum drive is now off.
The good thing about this one is the quantum drive spools really quick and it calibrates extra fast too.
Quantum drive.
So the anvil arrow is pretty good for that kind of stuff. And the other night it was pretty good for dogfighting. I was really, really surprised. I don't think I recorded that, but I did a dogfight run with it and I really enjoyed it. It's so maneuverable that it's crazy.
Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, so let's clear route. Let's see if there's anything close to there. 575 kilometers. 552. So, okay, we'll fly there to Norgard, right? And then we'll shoot on over to Brent Roth into that cave from HDMS Norgard. So yeah. Anyways, if you just joined the stream, we're doing a cave mission on Aberdeen because the one in Hurston that we started with failed because I couldn't get up
Quantum drive is now
the thing because I was being blocked by either a stinking root or I was blocked by that stone that was on the right hand side. So we're still 195 kilometers away. So we got a good haul ahead of us to get to what's his face. So as long as we get in here, and then we should be able to decouple and then go. So decoupling means you're not using any fuel to get to where you're going. It's actually a good technique for just kind of floating in space, because you can kind of get to where you're going pretty fast by staying decoupled instead of using cruise control. So essentially, decoupled in space is like cruise control in space, because you're just traveling along at the maximum speed that you can free fly. Because like we can give it the throttle and we can get up to 1235. And there we go. Decoupled, we're good. 1234, 1235. So it's hovering in between the two numbers. So yeah. So for dinner tonight, I cooked some chicken in olive oil. It was pretty good with some taco rice by Core, I think is the name of the company. And I added in some Mexican style corn. Turned out pretty good. I liked it. I think my wife liked it, but I think my kids kind of turned their nose up at it, you know, because they're on a Chick-fil-A kick, you know. Everybody's into Chick-fil-A. Not that Chick-fil-A isn't good, because I do like Chick-fil-A, but sometimes I think home cooking is better. And they disagree with me. And I can't understand it, because I thought what I cooked was pretty doggone awesome, you know. So yeah, this is going to take a while. And there's nothing to get us any closer. And for some reason, we're moving further away. And why is that? There we go. Some kind of error. It's because we're flying above the atmosphere so high. So yeah, basically we got to go around the planet. So this will take a bit. And that's kind of boring, I know. You watch video games to watch people play video games and be awesome. You don't watch them to play for them to take 30 minutes to fly to a location. So this is a lesson learned for me. Don't do cave missions on stream unless you're going to stream for like 4 or 5 hours. You know, you got 3 kids, a full-time job, 2 hours the maximum I'm going to be able to stream. And the real reason I stream is because, I don't know, I like Star Citizen. I think other people will too. But I've been thinking about streaming Rust after watching a couple videos on that game, because that game is really cool. And I would like to at least give it a try. And if I've never played it before, it would be quite interesting to put on stream. All right, we should be directly over the place now. So let's look at the map. Double click on Aberdeen. Let's see where we are in location. Yeah, we're right over the top of it. So all we got to do now is fly straight down to it. And that won't take that long, because we're trucking along at unimaginable speed. Of course, our dude's going to want to try to black out now, because we're entering atmosphere, or getting close to entering atmosphere. And here he goes. He's going to black out. Nope. Thank goodness. Because that's kind of a pain. So if you're still sticking with me, I appreciate it, because this has been quite the frustrating endeavor so far. And I know my temper flare earlier, and I do apologize for that. It's just one of those, you want to have fun, but then all of a sudden you can't because some stinking thing happens. Okay, yeah, we're still pretty far out from the planet side, but I don't know which way is up and which way is down. Okay, so this way is up, which we'll know when we get there. Right now our pitch is -4, but we can't tell our rotation because we're not in atmosphere yet. And you'll know when you're in atmosphere because this pitch window will change and start telling you, you know, your how far you are from the ground, basically your altitude. It'll turn into an altimeter. There we go. 25. Oh, we're flying in super fast. I thought we were getting attacked because of the little bit of atmosphere that's there burning in on us. That was crazy. Oh, crap. Crap. Ah. Oh, boy. Tonight's not the night, guys. Tonight's not the night. We're not doing another cave mission. We're not doing another cave mission because that was ridiculous. 25,000 kilometers out, and we're wrecking to the planet, so I don't think our altimeter was working the way it was supposed to. I hit tab and we were still way far out. Oh, great. The recovery fees associated with whatchamacallem. So, screw that. We're going to go, let's go check out Ghost Hollow, see if there's anything going on there. And for that, we'll take a sniper rifle. Because I'm not there to do up close quarters battle. So let's take some armor with us. Yeah, there we go. And that. But if we get into some close quarters, then we're going to need some ammo. And we're going to need a weapon. So let's take out my favorite P4. Hate to lose it, but that's always a possibility. That's not my favorite P4. Let's see if this one is. Are you serious? Why is my sight missing off my P4? I don't like the 3X holographic. I like the 1X. Well, that's weird. Oh, there's my arrowhead. That's what we just took out. So why is it back in my inventory? That's weird. That's weird. I'll take it though. I'll take it. Let's go to utility. Let's move all. Let's go to utility. The only thing we're going to take with us to Ghost Hollow is a med gun. Let's take some med gun ammo. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to equip this. Just double click to equip. Take some of this stuff too. There we go. I knew eventually it was going to equip. Sometimes it takes a second. For some reason, inventory lags. So what sniper rifle do we have? The arrowhead. So we need some arrowhead ammo. Arrowhead. All right, now we'll fill it with P4. And that should cover us. Yeah, because we have 18 more mags. We got some more Arrowhead right there. All right, guys, now we're ready to head to Ghost Hollow. Let's go see what's going on there, if anything. And we will abandon that mission. That way somebody else can take it. So, lose the rep, but that's okay. Rep goes back to 0 before long. Abandon mission. There we go. Oh, it's from Civilian Defense Force, so that doesn't matter. It's not from the Bounty Hunters Guild. It's not from Hurston Security. That's who I usually want to run those missions for, is Hurston. Oh, wrong direction. I still can't believe we wrecked like that. That was pretty epic.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
I'm not even going to claim it because I don't fly it enough to have to claim it. So flying the Microtech takes a minute, as you will see. Let's go to sustenance. Let's see, we got enough sustenance on us? Yes, we do. We'll take some food with just in case. Split. Because you never know when you're going to need some food in this game. Hangar 4. Of course Hangar 4. Why wouldn't it be Hangar 4? It's always Hangar 4. Does anybody else have that problem? It's always Hangar 4? Probably not. Saturday night. It's 9 o'clock p.m. right here in Central Standard Time in the United States of America. And we're playing Star Citizen. My wife's watching some show on Netflix called Virgin River. So that lets me play Star Citizen. I tried to watch the show, but it's, I don't know, it's a little, I don't like the romantic stuff. I'd rather watch The Expanse, but she doesn't like to watch The Expanse. So I'm playing The Expanse, basically. All right, see that little debris right there? That right there will destroy your ship. See how it says collision warning? Yeah, don't run into that junk. Debris is your enemy in this game. All right, let's fly out to Microtech. The good thing is I upgraded my quantum drive. So it's up to the task. Of getting here without running out of fuel. You'll see. It may take a minute to get there, but we will get there without running out of anything. So yeah, I recommend doing some research online, seeing what quantum drive fits your ship, what shields. Like I like bubble shields. I don't like front back shields. I like to be shielded from the side. But it'll show you different loadouts. And I like laser weapons, so I went with an Omni Sky. I'll show you. Let's see what we got. Weapons. All right, guns. Omni Sky 9. That's the front cannon. And 2 Omni Sky 6s. 1 on each side. No, my bad. 2 Omni Sky 9s and 1 Omni Sky 11. The 11's on the front, on the nose. And for missiles, we are running Dominator 2s. We have 4 of them. Size 2 EM proximity. And they work really good for taking out the enemy. Disabling their shields lets me take them out much faster. So this isn't the best dogfighting ship, but you can get a lot done with it. The Anvil Arrow most definitely packs a bigger punch, but with these EM missiles, the Dominators, man, the Dominator missiles are amazing. Dominator 2 is what I'm running. I like it. It works. That's all that matters. What works for you is what works for you. Other people might have different loadouts, but I'm pretty sure this is a pretty common loadout because I found this loadout online. It's not like I went and did a bunch of flying around finding what I want. Now you do have to fly around and find what you want once you know the loadout, but you just need to know where you need to find it. Most of my stuff was found at Hurl L5 and Microtech, I believe. I found it at New Babbage, and then the other was at, let's see, I'll tell you. F2. No, one of them was an Arcor, wasn't it? Or Crusader. Yeah, one of them was at Port Olisar. I'm pretty sure. So I don't think it was Arcor. So when I got to Port Olisar, I couldn't figure out where to land, so I crashed. I let my ship get impounded because I was having difficulty figuring out where the runway is. And I still don't know where it's at. But I know where Microtech's is after flying around and figuring out where everybody was entering in at. Because a lot of people, they'll park out by the where you can pick up your ground vehicles, which is pretty close to where you land your ships. And the hangars are in the side instead of in the ground. So I think it's easier to fly your salvage ship in the Microtech than it is into Lorville. Because Lorville, you have to go straight in and drop down. Because if you overfill that thing and you fly straight down, it's like the boxes in the back starts bouncing around even though you're supposed to have your own gravity inside the ship. It's like they start bouncing around and then next thing you know, you blow up. I've never not blown up flying straight in with 21 or more boxes. Well, 21's the max I put in there. You can fit 24 though. I figured that out the other day after doing running 21 over. Because I ended up with 2 extra in the back when I was done and didn't even realize it. And then went back and I scraped more hole off that Caterpillar. Got the rest of it. I think that mission probably would have netted 225,000 to 250,000 credits. And that's with the stuff that I went back to get. What I was really amazed by is the fact that I could fly that Caterpillar. It was kind of messed up because of the torque imbalance, but I could fly it, which was really cool. It made me wonder if I could fly it back, fix it, pay to fix it, and then park it and store it if you could keep that. You know, because, I mean, that would be a space pirate thing, right? You take it, you keep it, like a pirate in a ship. But right now, you take somebody's stuff, I don't think you can keep it. I think you can fly it around, but once you park and log out, I think it's gone. Should have tested that with that Reliant we found. The next time we find a ship, we're going to test that. Because that's a great idea. So yeah, like I said, Microtech takes a while. So we'll log back in here. I'll show you. It takes 370 seconds total trip from Stanton. Well, actually, we're flying from Hurl L1. So from Hurl L1, 370 seconds. So what is that? 60 by 370 is 6 minutes. Yeah. So a little over 6 minutes. We're there. Now we just gotta let it spool. Notice we're just now at half quantum drive. So all we gotta do is stop in somewhere, refuel before we head back. And we can head back to Hurston. Or you do like a lot of other people and just log out and then claim your ship. I'm not a big fan of that. Because with persistent entity streaming, we're ended up with all these entities chilling out in a game and nowhere for them to go. So first thing I want to check is to see if the money for nothing mission's running. Go to contract manager, personal. Let's put on this. Enticing offer, job, salvage, risky, mercenary, comm array. Bring a crypto key with you. So yeah, I don't see an enticing offer. Reclamation and disposal at your earliest convenience. All those missions are going to be illegal. So let's just fly down to Ghost Hollow. Again, we did this the other day. But I'm really curious. I'm really curious to see what's going on at Ghost Hollow. Because I don't ever see the mission, you know? Or I see it, I just don't hop in and check it out. I should go take part in it next time. Let's turn on in-game chat. So yeah, they're talking about the problem with selling your salvage. The problem's not the salvage itself, it's the cargo grid. That's why I don't store my ship. That was neat. Where's Ghost Hollow? There it is. So that was a blown up ship that we just encountered. Let's go over here to menu. Let's go to power. Let's turn on stealth. Because that lowers our energy, our EM signature. There's that Andromeda from the other day. There's the rest of that cargo. It's right here. Cargo box that's acting up. Apparently we're acting up too. Oh, we're hitting a tree, no wonder. There's a C2 Hercules. All right, let's put all of our stuff towards shields. All right. And let's hop out. Nope, 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 nope. There's a ship incoming. Get back in your seat, doofus. Where did he go? I don't even have a tractor beam, so it's not like I can pick up that container anyways. Now that I think about it. So I really screwed the pooch on that one. Unless there's a tractor beam in one of these boxes. Freelancer Max. Downed players. So that's never a good sign. What is this? That's got to be an NPC. I don't know. You an NPC? Yes. Yes, that was an NPC. So yeah, I didn't know there'd be NPCs here, so that's kind of unusual. I thought this was just like a PvP area. That's why we got that proximity warning.
Shields under fire.
I mean, I don't know how they're going to try to shoot me with nothing but rifles. You know, I'm in a ship. You'd have to have a hard time clearing this place by yourself. Because, I mean, there's NPCs everywhere. And I wonder if they have rail guns and stuff. Let's fly over here and see what's going on. We'll use these, we'll use my ship as cover. If I can ever gain control of my ship.
Landing gear deployed.
Let's see where we're at. That's a big limb.
Landing complete.
That landing was not complete. That sucked.
Landing complete.
Let's see what this looks like. Okay, I can deal with this. Because if I hit spacebar, let's say we got to leave right quick and in a hurry. Let's put all of our stuff on shields. Right? Power. Yes. Okay. Or is that shields? No, that's throttle. There we go. Now we're on shields. We're going to leave the engine running just in case we got to poot and scoot. I mean, this is kind of cool. A cool area, to say the least. It'd be better for PvP than PvE because enemies can see you regardless. Alright, there's a bozo right there. There we go. Knock them down, Tater. Knock them down. Oh, look. Oh, I thought that was going to be a respawn. Like at the Caterpillar. So since I've never been here, we're gonna have to take it kind of easy. What's in this? Nothing. This looks like a trashy place, huh? It's kind of detailed, though, which is cool. So, supposedly, we got to get up there. That's why we carried the med pens right there. So let's take it easy as we creep through here. See what I told you about the NPCs being able to hit you out of nowhere? It's exactly what I'm talking about. Son of a tater head. Well, there you have it. There you have it. Bunch of NPCs. You don't know where they're shooting at you from. This is one of those places when you need a group of dudes to go with you, or a group of people. So, we'll hold backspace. I'm not bringing somebody into this hot zone. This kind of BS. Get smoked by some NPCs that can fire on a laser. And what do we lose? Nothing. Some armor. It is what it is. We flew out there. We experienced it. The non-PvP part. And it sucked. One, I was lagging a little bit. That's one thing. Another thing, your guy can't move very fast when he's in that heavy armor, which makes sense. Oops, need to go. Let's get our ship back.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim.
So yeah, I don't like fighting those guys in the open like that. Because you're too exposed. I don't know the area well enough. I need to run Ghost Hollow with a couple of friends. And then clear it out from there. Because doing it like that was brutal. I mean, here it is on the stream. I see it going on right now. And that looked bad. I don't even know where he shot at me from. Oh, you know what? He was able to shoot me through a wall. So, yeah, there's that. He shot me through a wall. A wall. Like he's flying a A2 bomber with bunker busters. So now we'll go here.
Hi, welcome to the store.
Buy my favorite armor, which is not the terracotta. It is the standard Morozov. SH. Not Snowdrift, but the regular SH. Buy. Buy. Oops, I almost
Nice
bought
choice.
that. And buy. Okay. We're going to fly over to Hurl L2 and get me a new P4 with a silencer on it. Because not having a silencer really stinks. Oh, I have plenty of Morozov helmets. And I got this backpack. What's in it? Wait for it to load. Oh, let's see. Oh, plenty of good stuff. That's always good when you find out that you had a load of ammo in your old backpack that you haven't run with in a while. Go ahead and stack that real quick. These knives are terrible. I mean, technically, you should use a knife on a drug mission. We could do one of those. We could do a drug bust mission. But first, I want to get a P4 with a silencer. I'll show you where to go to get that. Can't get it here. So it looks like we're going to accomplish absolutely nothing as far as earning money goes tonight. Then we'll walk around like we're lost on the space station. That's always fun. Anyways, yeah, sorry for boring you guys to death with me constantly dying tonight.
Welcome to the ASOP
But
vehicle retrieval
constantly
system.
dying makes for good, what do you call it? Good what? I bought this so I could show new players how to play with the basic cheapest starter ship, because if you're going to take part in this free fly event, and you get, if you want to stay in after the free fly, you have to buy a game package. The game package, you can, there's a couple different starter packages that are actually starter packages that include the game. But don't get fooled with the class package, right? Like the ambulance. You don't get the game with that. That's a war bond upgrade. I think I'll do another video explaining that, because I think it's important that people know that. That way you're not dropping $135 or $125 on a Cutlass Red, and that doesn't come with the game. And you, let's say you buy it in a free fly because, man, you enjoyed it so much. My light's starting to dim in the house, so let me cut down my light. There we go. Anyways, that way you're not buying something that you don't want, or that you want, but then you turn around, you got to pay $40 more for that Aurora MR. It's insane. So you want to watch out for that. You know, looking at the festival information is cool and it's fun, but then you realize that people could be fooled into thinking that those starter kits for the class or for the career starter kits, that comes with a game package, because to my knowledge it doesn't. I added it in my cart last night just to see, but I already have the game package, so it didn't give me a notification. I don't know if it would if I created a new account and tried that. But I don't want to be creating accounts for the sake of creating accounts. One account's enough for me.
Systems green.
All right, let's get off this space station. But yeah, don't want to create that just to be creating it. I did. I added that in my cart last night, and it didn't give me any kind of notification saying that I needed to buy a game package or anything. So I don't know. Maybe I should look that up. F2. Why is somebody targeting me?
And please visit again. Thank you. And please visit again.
Oh yeah, radar locked me. That's smart. That's a cool ship. Wonder what it does. Okay, so after he radar locked us, we'll fly out to Hurl L1, or Hurl L2. We're L1 now. Hurl L2 is where I go to get my P4 and my silencer. I don't like going to Everest Harbor because it's so busy. Alright, he took his target off of me. So that was nice. Probably worried, paranoid that I was going to be a pad rammer or something crazy, especially if he's new to the game. Man, pad rammers are annoying. It used to be a problem back in the day. Not so much anymore. But if you've watched any videos about Star Citizen, you've seen pad rammers and you've seen other stuff. Griefers, medic griefing, where people call for medevac and grief you that way. So one of the things you can do is, if you're going to run as a medic, is if you're not a member of an org, add the person to your party. And if they don't accept it, don't run the medic mission, because that's a little sus. You don't need anybody capping about. I couldn't help it. I had to say that. I think it's funny. But yeah, you don't need anybody giving you grief because you're trying to rescue them. I mean, the guy last night came and rescued me on that Caterpillar mission. Gave him 100,000 credits just for doing that. because you know you don't forget stuff like that. Because earlier, a couple years ago when I first started playing, I called for a medevac, and a guy showed up and took my armor. He went ahead and shot and killed me and took my stuff. It was fantastic. It was so much fun. You know, now it's easier to make credits than it was back then because everything's persistent and it stays. The servers have really stabilized. I haven't had a 30K in forever. My last 30K was actually when they did that Alien Week thing. What was that event called? If you know the name of the event, put it up there in the chat because I can't remember it. Xenothreat, that's it. So don't worry about it. Xenothreat. When they ran that event, the servers came to a crawl, and that's the first 30K I've had in 3.19.1. I had one in 3.19, and it was while I was salvaging. And I knew it was going to happen because all of a sudden, my salvage head, everything ran super smooth for like 2 seconds, you know, but my salvage countdown wasn't moving at all. And then that's bam, 30K. And I got onto the next server, and there's like 40 players on it, and they were all talking about how they just came off of a server that had a 40K. Which I think it was probably going to be a server, basically a restart at the server place hub. Restart a server when it starts getting too compacted. I'm not quite sure how all that works. Not quite sure how all that works. If you have some kind of insight into that, don't hesitate to share it with everybody, because I would like to know. It's like all the physics objects from persistent entity streaming. I know I talk about this all the time, but I know that's got to affect server performance because it affects my machine on my end, right? You get a bunch of stuff bouncing around, the physics is just going backwards and forth. That can't be good on a server. So that's one of the weaknesses I see with persistent entity streaming. Not everything needs to persist. I know that I throw a Coke bottle in space and it'll still be there. I think that should be recycled. I don't think that should be a persistent entity. But I guess that's for the tech guys to figure out. You know, it's like a dropped mag. I've seen dropped mags in bunkers that were empty, that persisted. Empty med pens on the floor, persisting. And to me, that's not necessary. It looks cool, but when that's an interactable physics object, man, God bless me. It's when that's a interactable physics object, that's got to be very hardware intensive on the server itself. All right, so let's hop out. Let's take a look. Let's go to my favorite weapon shop that's not on R-Core or Crusader. It's going to be Hurl L2. Watch me be wrong, and it's actually like L5 or something. I hope not, because L5 is a haul. So let's go to the lobby. We need to go to the Galleria. I'm not going to put my ship up. This is the station I used to fly out of the most. Let me see if I have anything stored here. No. I used to fly out of here because the elevators were just right here next to the terminal. You just take a left. So a lot of times when you see me coming out and I'm making that mistake and that turn, it's because I'm so used to having been here. All right, let's see. There it is, straight ahead. Weapons, and this shop's actually got a guy in it. See, they sell the P4 right there. So let's see what all they have. I want a tacit suppressor, right? Isn't that what I need? Let's go down to P4 and make sure before we buy that. Because sometimes that is not what you want, personal weapons. There it is, P4. What size barrel is that? S2. A size 2 barrel. So, let's go ahead and do a quick buy on that P4. Now we need an attachment that is a size 2. And I bet they don't have one. But they do have my Delta 1X reflex sight, which is awesome. But it's a size 1 instead of a size 2. Golly. So now we're on a mission to find where to get the suppressor that I want. And I know it's not at Lorville. So let's roll out. First, let's equip our new rifle that we just acquired. Unless I can find them on bunker runs. Which I guess that would be the way to do it, huh? Let's look for it on bunker runs. So yeah, so all this running around and stuff is what a lot of people say is very redundant. I don't need to go there. I didn't store it. Hangar 3. All right, guys, I'm going to pause the game for just a moment and fill up my sweet tea glass because I drank my allotted Mountain Dew for the day. And give me just a moment. You'll see when I pause. I'm going to pause in just a second. Look how cool the underbelly of this ship looks. Oh, I don't know what just happened, but that was kind of cool. Alt in. So yeah, I want to get out of here and then be en route back to Hurston because we're just going to run some bunker missions and see if we can find a suppressor that way. If I can't find a suppressor that way, we'll check out Hurl L5. If it's not there, we'll check out Hurl L4. I wonder what that big old ship was earlier. I bet it was like a reclaimer or something. I forgot. Isn't that what that ship's called? A reclaimer? It's the big one for salvaging. Which one is that, guys? Y'all know? Yeah, reclaimer. Retaliator is the other one. That's what I'm thinking of. Synchrony alert. All right. It's time to. I'm going to pause the menu, and then I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back, and got some good news and I got some bad news. First, I'm going to give you the bad news. I just emptied the sweet tea jug. The good news is that I got that bottom of the jug sweet tea, which is the best. It's the sweetest. It's the best sweet tea you can get. So, yeah, I'm going to enjoy this. Oh, yeah. I don't know what it is about the bottom of the jug. The tea's a little stronger and the sweet is a little sweeter. All right, so we're at Hurston now, so let's go ahead and take a guard facility against hostiles. We will not abandon this mission because it's too easy. Or not too easy. I'm just so used to taking these missions that it just feels easy to me. Hopefully we'll find a silencer in one of the boxes, along with a, what am I looking for? I'm looking for a scalpel sniper rifle, the scalpel, because it fires 2 bullets instead of 1. So that's what I want, a scalpel and a silencer for my P4. Not a size 1, but a size 2, since the P4 has a size 2 barrel. I didn't know that. So let's fly down to the surface. This time we're not going to do what we did a while ago, which was crash into the surface. We're going to turn our lights on, and that'll ensure that we don't crash into the surface. I wonder how long I can live stream tonight. I wonder if I can go. I see where people are doing like 14, 15 hours. I'm like, man, how? There's no way I could do that. I would be a zombie at work. I'm a zombie at work now. I was a zombie at work before I started streaming. It's like, holy cow, man. You know, you stretch yourself so thin. But, you know, I'm going to play this game regardless, so I might as well stream it, right? Plus, if you don't have Star Citizen or not, and you're just interested in watching how it goes along, this is a perfect opportunity. Watch videos. You can check my videos out. You can check out Space Tomato has great videos. Captain Burks has great videos. Board Gamer has great video. All those guys, man, they're really good. I like watching their videos. They inspire me to do different things besides just what I do. But I'm, you know, comfortable running bunker missions, so we're going to run bunker missions. I really liked doing a salvage. It didn't seem like anybody else liked it because there wasn't that many people asking for or that watched that video. Only 2 people. That was pretty low. I was like, wow, that's not very many. No, tonight I've got 2 going live right now on YouTube and 1 on Twitch. 0 on Facebook, but I never have any viewers on Facebook. I get most of my stuff on Facebook is going to be the little reels that I do, which is just based on the shorts that I share on YouTube. Look at all these CBXs, or whatever they're called.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, let's scoot over some. I don't know what we landed on, but we landed on something. I think we got it that time. Let's turn our lights. Let's leave our lights on. That way, if a player dadgum comes down here and hits us up, we're gonna put all of our power in the shields. All right, let's double check. All power, yeah, all power's in the shields. Because there's not too much more annoying than getting shot up while you're on a bunker mission, which happened to me just the other day. So let's go check out these little red ships. Where are they at? So it's blown up. That one's blown up. Those are usually your little medical rescue ships. Here's another one. Blown up. All those are blown up. I didn't see anything. None of them have any inventory now, and there's no boxes floating around. What is this ship? That looks like a Retaliator. No, that's a Redeemer. Right? Man, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. Turn that light off so I'm killed down here. Do we have any more weapons? And I didn't bother to put any ammo on. Let's see if the ammo bug is still gone. It looks like it is. That is so great, guys. Okay, that was a size 1 and it fit on here. So why did it say it needed a size 2 optic? Optics, size 2. It says it right there. Barrel, underbarrel, size 2. I bet that's wrong. I bet that tacit suppressor would have worked. All right, yeah, so they're talking about in the chat about doing bunker runs. And that's really what I need to focus on anyways in the next bunch of videos. Tomorrow night I'll be doing mining. Because, you know, I have my work orders. And I need more of them. Because I'm getting ready to do a cargo run. Should be able to get a couple, at least 500,000 credits for the cargo that I have right now. But if I run 2 more missions tomorrow night, that's about how much time I'll have. Run 2 more of those. 2 more mining runs, and we should be able to have about $1 million worth of credits. See ya. Crap. He's gonna shoot me through the damn wall. And rubber band. Alright. That's how you do it. I wish I could stomp on him. That would be cool. When my blood pressure goes up. Alright. So they took out the last one. I took out 5. Pretty instantly. That was pretty fun. A little bit stressful because I wasn't expecting all those dudes to pop out of that one and be automatically active. Which that's good though, that makes for better gameplay. A helmet. I bet it's an Odyssey. What you want to bet? Nope, Arrow helmet modified. So it's going to be one of those that the bad guys use. That's a C-54, I think. The C-54 is a decent rifle, or a decent submachine gun. I prefer this P4 though. P4 is where it's at. That's where it is at. The P4. All right. Oh crap! There's 2 guys in one, so we gotta snoop around this corner and pop them both. There you go. So that's one of the problems the other day with the Caterpillar mission was the fact that the dadgum the bad dudes were all hovered up basically sharing one spot, and there's no way for me to take those out when they're doing that. Okay. No red box, no red crate. So, you know what? We're gonna run bunker missions for the next hour and 10 minutes. So we're gonna go 3 hours tonight. Then after that, I gotta hit the shower, get up, and go to bed because I gotta get up and go to church in the morning. Get up. Well, I could take a shower in the morning, but I'd rather take a shower tonight. Let's have a vote right here in the stream. Who thinks I should take a shower tonight, and who thinks I should take a shower in the morning? No takers? No takers? Okay.
That's not good.
Yeah, that's not good. That's what that guy said. That's not good.
Who the hell's shooting?
Okay. So, rubber banding again. I don't know if you can see when I'm playing the speed of the transitions of the mouse. I have my sensitivity up. And it's just a little click. You know, click right here and it's super extra sensitive. Click down a little bit and it slows down for me. And that's too slow. So I like it to be somewhere. Great, so I smoked Hurston security. So that's not going to work out. So now everybody's hostile to me. And I failed the mission. Yeah, see. So one thing that you can do is let them kill you, right? And you'll wake back up. And more than likely, they blew up my ship, so I'll probably end up having to come back down and let them kill me. Or you can Alt F4 out of the game, and then you'll wake up in Klesher. Right? Because there we go. There's my ship blown up. So there you go. I mean, that's the gameplay. So yeah, the best thing to do at this point is to exit to menu, and then you'll wake up at Klesher when you log back, when we get back into the game. So no big deal. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy. But it's going to be hard to go and do all this. See, current location, Grim Hex, Enter Star Citizen. Oh, so we're not at Klesher. So, that's so terrible. So that was a mistake. I hate Grim Hex. I hate it, hate it, hate it. And I can't turn myself in at the terminal here, I don't believe. and your time doesn't start at Klesher until you go to Klesher. So we have to figure out how to get to Klesher. You can have somebody go after your bounty. So here we are at Grimhex, the place I hate going to the most. And I went the wrong way, like a genius. Follow the signs, guys. They're important. And see, I break my own rule all the time. Now, one time here at Grimhex, I saved somebody. So we can pay all fines, right? That's good. So we can pay all those. But that's not going to help us. We have to surrender, right? So there we go. We surrendered. Now we're going to Now we're going to Klesher. So that's what we get for running and gunning. All right, we actually spawned in with a gun. So that's cool. Let's see how much time we have. Touch to start. Oh, wow, we've got a whole hour. So I'll show you guys how we're going to get out of Klesher. So let's start here like I'm going to do a tutorial video. So guys, we found ourselves at Klesher, right? We want to be going through there to get out, but we've got a 1 hour sentence. So how do you work that sentence off? I'm going to show you how. First, we need to go over here to the work mines. And we need to go into mines, and we can either mine for stuff, or we can just do the missions.
When venturing out, always keep an eye on your oxygen.
So you can buy stuff here at the terminal, but you can't buy it with cash. You have to do it with merits. So no matter how rich you are in the game, you still got to do merits. Unless you want to log out and you want to stay out for an hour. And that I don't want to do. So let's get to it. Let's go down here. All right. Let's check. Our crime stat was 3. Let's see if they give us any missions. Maintenance opportunity. So we can earn up to 5,000 merits if we'll just do this. So we'll accept offer. We'll see how far it takes us into the whatchamacallem. Oh, let's go back. We got to track this mission. So, okay, we've tracked it. It just now went active is the problem. Route 2, depth 9. So, that's Route 1 right there. This is Route 2. So, we need to go to depth 9 and repair that kiosk. So, if you kill a player while you're down here to take his stuff, guess what? You're going to do more time as long as this satellite right up here is on there. So if you look at one of these guys, Green Sky 42, let's see what he's got. Nothing. So my guess is probably backspaced while it was down here. So we have to watch out. So we're looking for these little areas, right? So this takes me to depth 2. And just follow it along. You can jump around a lot, and that'll get you there faster because you're jumping instead of running. Using less energy that way. And your guy will get thirsty less. Right. We're entering depth 2 now. Right? You're going to look for those green signs, like I said. Let's go this way. All right. So flashing, usually dead end. You see something like this. There's your green light. So depth 3. Okay. All right, let's go here. Let's look around. All right, so that's a dead end. Let me see if I can zoom in for you. See that X flashing? So that's a dead end. Don't want to go that way. You only go that way if you're looking to do some FPS mining. And you turn your light on, you'll be able to identify those mineable rocks a lot easier. And then this little thing will pop up when you get close to the first one that says, oh, FPS harvestable. But I'm not interested in that. We're going to do these missions. Hopefully this mission will be quite simple. And we'll get to depth 9 pretty quick doing the old jumping method. Used to, you couldn't get to depth 2 in 3.17. I mean, you couldn't go on Route 2. Alright, so this guy's an NPC, so there's no sense in messing with him. So see how I put up that FPS harvesting collection right there? That means somewhere around here, there's a rock that we can mine. There it is. It's going to be, what is that? That's not pulling it up. So, whatever. That happens. Alright, what's that say? No, we don't want to go to exit. Alright, depth 5 right here. So you just keep running along. If you need to refill your oxygen, you do it right here. But I don't recommend that right now because we're not running low on oxygen. Alright, depth 5. So we're paying attention. We're looking for the green light. And I believe it's on the other side right here. Oops, that's a dead end. There it is right there. Depth 6. Let's see who this is. Base prob. Let's see if he's got anything. No. Alright, let's move on. See, that's Dolivine. I'll show you how to FPS mine real quick since we're here. So you Alt scroll your mouse wheel up, and then on the left side you see it's raising. We need to get it in that bar on the left. Get it in the middle, scroll down to keep it there. Let that green line fill up. Go up a little bit. Just want to stay in that line until it busts. And I think we got it. So that's pretty easy. One of the cool new features is, I'll show you guys, this is kind of cool. You press B and you can go into collection mode. Now it's not advertised, right, as being something you can do, but now we can actually collect these things ourselves without having to reach down and pick them up all the time. The only issue is it does knock you back a little bit. But yeah, I thought this was a cool addition. There we go. Now we can search around on the ground. There's grab. Store. The easier way to do this is to hop down, go into your inventory. I'll be glad when they get rid of this inventory system. So apparently it didn't store any of that for us automatically. So that was kind of a waste. Okay, let's go. Nope, exit wrong way. We're going this way. We're still looking for depth 9. We're at depth 6. Here's depth 7 over here. So how many pieces of Dolomite was that? 1, 2, 3, 10 pieces. So if you auto collect, it'll stack for you in your inventory. If you pick it up by hand, it will not stack, and it's not stackable like you can. Well, never mind. I stand corrected. I was just say you can't stack it, but yes, you can. The last time I tried that, I couldn't stack it. Why did I do that? Drop. Okay, place. There we go. Sometimes drop don't work. All right, so we're looking for our next stop. All right, it's not that way. I'll go ahead and tell you. It's not this way because it's going to be a red. There it is. Depth 8. See, we're almost there, right? And we can earn anywhere from 2,000 to 5,000 merits. Hopefully we get the 5,000. I mean, we're booking pretty fast. But I did pause there for a second. Okay, that's not the way to go. Depth 9, right here. Watch out, man. So this is where you got to worry about, right? You get killed down here, and somebody will jack you up. Look at this. This is where people are just backspacing out.
Due to your recent actions, we've reduced time on your sentence. Isn't that great?
Yeah, that is great.
You have completed your required sentence in our facility. We at Klesher Rehabilitation are extremely proud to have played a role in your rehabilitation and hope that you've used this time to better yourself as a human and as a member of civilized society.
So there we go. You hear that? We got issued 3,500 merits, and that's enough to get us out of Klesher. So technically I could backspace out, but if I run into another character, I mean another player, he can have my Dolovine that I mined. And that's one of the cool things about it. So to get back out, right, unless you backspace out, to get back out, you got to look for those green exit signs. There you go, right there, exit. And there's like 12 or 13. You can also escape from this place. That I don't know how you do because I've never done it. Because usually I just do the missions like this. And usually 2 of them will get me out of prison pretty fast. Now hopefully if you're new to the game and you go to prison, you don't let that ruin your experience. Because if you're watching this video right here, you're going to know how to get in and out. And the only reason I'm running back and not doing backspace is because if I want to drop my backpack so somebody else can get the credits for it. Or if I can't drop my backpack, I'll let them beat me to death for it or something. But then they'll get added onto their prison sentence, so that won't be any good. Exit, exit. Not a player. Not a player. So you know players if you hit F and hover over them. And usually they're actually doing something. One time I ran into in here and the guy was mining and he didn't know how to mine. So I just kind of taught him while I was in the prison. He thought I was going to take all his stuff though. But I didn't. It was his. He earned it. He just needed to know how to mine. And since that's a big... When I first started playing FPS, mining was what I did before I got a prospector. You know, getting a prospector or a Drake Vulture really changes the game a lot for you. Can't recommend either one of those ships enough. There we go. We found it. This should be the last bit. Right? Well, where are we at? What level is this? Level, oh, we're at depth 3 still. Okay, we still have a ways to go. I'm not as familiar with Route 2 as I am with Route 1. Route 1, we've already found our way out. And I wouldn't have to be circling around anything. Because ironically, I've ran enough bunker missions that I've shot security plenty of times. All right, let's go. Let's go. Jump, jump, jump. Jump. Oh, we got a little bit of lag on that one jump, didn't we? Not giving time for texture to load in. So I'm just running through here so quick. So this is where you enter in at right here. So let's see if I can drop my backpack on the floor. Yes, I can. There we go. So there's somebody a backpack. Notice that decreases your oxygen level immediately because that's where your oxygen comes from, is that specialized backpack. Yeah, see? We are done. So that was easy. One mission knocks out an hour of having to log out. Don't want to go to the work mines. We want to go to the inmate processing. So see what I mean? It's pretty easy to get out of Klesher. You just got to do your thing. Get out. We'll wake back up at wherever we're supposed to. I think we actually wake back up at Everest Harbor. I think. We'll find out.
Attention! Attention! Please direct your attention towards the front gates. One of our guests has completed their rehabilitation and is being released. Let's give them a round of applause.
So, if you've never been to Klesher and you hear that while you're down in the mines, that means somebody got out. And that's really cool. I think it's a really cool announcement. So we're just going to go to surface. And then that'll get us out of Klesher. Yeah, see, I thought so. If you're based in Everest Harbor, you'll wake up in Hurston. And we should wake up with all of our gear that we turned ourselves in. That we had when we turned ourselves in. So we'll see if somebody's out at, if somebody's in Everest that could take us to Hurl L1. Hopefully so. What's going on? Okay. That's a cool mohawk. All right. Where'd she go? Oh, right there. What the hell? So used to, you would die when you go over there and take your helmet off. What was the weirdest bug?
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
So there we go. Our ship is stored here, so we don't have to worry about claiming it, which is awesome.
Has been delivered to the following location. Goodbye.
Hangar 1. Oh. Let me check Discord. Okay, nobody. Good. That's too funny. That is too hilarious. Cleaning up the thing by throwing it in a trash can. But there's all this other crap laying around. Like, look right here. Look at these pistol magazines. You know, it's crazy.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Alright, we received our ship. It's in Hangar 1. They're probably waiting for their ship to be loaded into the game. Because it probably got destroyed. And they're using the free fly. And the wait timers on a lot of ships are pretty long. The more expensive the ship, the longer the wait time. So you get a Vulture, I think it's like a 15-minute wait time. If you have to reclaim it. They're doing an insurance claim on it. Alright, hold on just a second. I'm going to have to pause the game for a second, guys. There's something I got to do real quick. Let's get out of this hangar first.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Free fly being a thing at the moment, I'd like to would halt those activities. As new players are trying the game for the first time and having something like that happen to them would put a sour taste in their mouth about the game. Blah, blah, blah. You can get the gist of it.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Yeah, so apparently somebody's griefing players, or new players anyways. That's sad to see that. Alright, let's get back down to Hurston. Bunker mission. Call to arms. Accept offer. We're going to accept offer on that 60,000 mission too. Alright, go ahead and get all those missions in. Let's track the 75,000 first.
Landing gear rejected.
Ooh, did you see that debris? I barely missed it.
Auto travel initiated.
Yeah, so Unknown Error 33. Reminds me of this player that used to play this mobile game I played for a while. Unknown Error. That's actually kind of a cool name.
Quantum travel complete.
I do lots of things when solo. I purposely don't join servers. All good. No one can be all-knowing. I don't blame you for that at all. So yeah, there's some beef going on. They're beefing. That happens. All right, hold on just a second. I gotta pause. All right, I'm back. Looks like my mic is trying to act up on me. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, so, yeah, there's some beef going on. I'm glad I'm not involved in none of that. That's why I don't run in a org. That way I don't have to get involved in nothing like that. But this guy apparently may be griefing new players, which is kind of sad. That's why a lot of new players will join orgs and don't know what they're getting into. Some orgs are good, some are not. I think Space Tomato runs an org. It looks pretty cool. But there's just me. Me is just me. Oh man, I'm out of sweet tea already. And see, I knew it. I knew it when I got that last little bit. That was going to be it for the rest of the night. Nobody made none. I got to get in there and make some. I should have took a pause and went and made sweet tea. It'll take forever, though. It's not the fastest thing to make. All right, there we go. How's that sound? Is that much better? Much better. Make sure I'm not capping out in the red. Stay in the yellow on the mic volume. I didn't even check to see where we were landing at.
Engines offline.
It's always good to know where you're going to be putting your ship down at. Let's get in here and do some smoking of the bad guys. That's what we should have done a while ago, but I got too running, gunning, and decided to take out a Hurston security guard. So what that took, how long did that take to clear that? Prison sentence. Not too long, right? No, not too long at all. So we got some custodian mags. So what I'll do is I'll pick up an extra custodian while I'm in here since we're almost out of P4. I'm not used to running out of P4 mags. What's this guy got? Arrowhead Stormfall Sniper Rifle. So that's a cool rifle to have. And I said I wanted a sniper rifle, but I'm looking for a scalpel. That box is not lootable. That box is not lootable. I wish these dadgum bunker boxes would be lootable. Okay, here we go. Come on, have a suppressor. No custodian. We got a boneyard and we got a warhawk. 6800. 6800. F55 LMG. That sounds good. That sounds cool. Let's throw it on our back. Is there any F55 ammo? No, but there's a Scourge railgun ammo. There we go. F55 magazine right there. There's a railgun. Okay, so the bad guys have spawned in probably. Oh, crud. I don't know why I have to do that. So this time we're going to be careful. We're not going to shoot any of Hurston's security guards. I don't know where all the bad guys are, but it sounds like they're somewhere. It's looking like they're in here. For some reason, I am not too good at aiming today, huh? That happened earlier at Ghost Hollow. So I need to really tighten up what I'm doing. Alright, this one's lootable. Move all. So you hear that charging up. That's that Devastator shotgun. That's why I don't like it. All that charging up it needs to do. There we go. There's still 2 left. All right, so that, again, not too good at shooting there. I'm not doing a very good job. All right, we got a general box, and these always have shards and mining tools and all that good stuff. I think I saw one over here, too. Sometimes there'll be a suppressor or something like that in there. I need to go check that red box again. Actually, I need to be looting some of these fools for the P5. That's C54. Dadgum. So we need some more P5 ammunition. The only way to get it at this point is off the baddies. Get out of my way, bozo. This guy's got P4. That guy's got P4, so hopefully that's, there we go. That's P4, but I ain't worried about trying to grab him out of there. Let's loot this guy. Want to be quick about it though, because when you're looting these guys like this on a run, you can really screw yourself over. So it's like Hurston Security doesn't even know what the heck's going on. They're pathfinding to the enemy. They're just not lighting the enemy up. I mean, this dude's just standing right here. And the last dude's up here somewhere. You gotta be careful though, that cursor isn't accurate. In this case, it kinda is. Kind Hunting rifle P4, so we'll loot his dead body. Except for it's going to give us that, and then we'll drop that. Loot. Let's get his amp. Let's go to others so we don't accidentally get anything that we're not supposed to. That way we don't add something back to his inventory, in other words. So many med pens in here. And there's no real reason to have to use a med pen. Unless you're like just getting some bad lag. There should be no reason to get smoked in here unless you're doing what I'm doing right now. Even though we got like 10 seconds left. S71, no thanks. 1 second. So all right, last wave, 8 of 8 guys. We're gonna get a delayed door opening. One door's open right here. Let's see what we got. This dude's already moved out. Door open to back up. So that's not good. That door's open as well. So we gotta worry about crossfire coming across. All right. Why? Why is that guy running around on top of that? It's hard to tell what's going on. It's like we got some rubber banding going on. And a little bit of me being sloppy with my gunplay. Which is why I accidentally killed Hurston the first time, right? All right, nobody there. Let's move on to here. Got him. I don't know why I overkilled that guy. Let's make sure nobody warped in behind us. There we go. All right, let's see what we got. So yeah, lesson learned on that. Don't wild shoot this P4 or it will not hit the guy. He's got a different type of machine gun. Let's loot some more of these P4 mags. We're going to have to fill back up. The next mission is going to be 3 groups of 6. So that's not too shabby. And we got that big machine gun that we don't have any ammunition for. So I can either keep it or take the custodian. You know what I can do? Where was that at? Where was that box at? That was up here. So we're gonna put this on our back. Let's go up to that box. We're gonna take and stick the custodian in our hands. Right? I think the Warhawk looks cool with the armor that I got. So let's put it in our hands. I thought we put it in our hands. What do we do with it? P4, F55. Loot. Oh, we got it right here. There we go. So we have it. We just need to run outside and throw the big gun in our ship. And that's a way to have 3 guns. So you have 2 on your back and one on, you're holding one. I could go back down and get the rail gun, but I have a rail gun already. I don't use it because I don't do a lot of ship versus ground combat. That's really what it's made for, taking out other ships from the ground. And I guess I could. But in a way that would be kind of like, I don't know, griefing. Because unless I had beef with somebody, there would be no reason for me to do it. Unless I was running bounty missions against players, which you can do. I think that would be kind of fun. All right, let's put this gun in here. We're going to move all these knives over. Let's put one of these med guns on our hip. Let's put one of these on here along with a tractor beam. Now we'll move all that over to ship inventory. All right, we got plenty of ammo. We are full again. I'm really thinking they fixed that bug and just didn't let us know, because that's awesome. All right, let's move on to the next bunker run. Again, guys, if anybody's watching, you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. As long as it's about Star Citizen. Well, you can ask me other stuff, I guess, but I'll have to decide if I want to answer it or not. All right, let's go in, track our other mission, since we took 2 at one time. That's a great way to do that, by the way. I am not doing evict illegal occupants tonight. Not running into that problem ever again. Another entrenched bounty. No thanks. Now, where's this one at? Doesn't say. Oh, no, it does. It says on Aberdeen. God bless me twice, please. All right, we should be at altitude. All right, turn off auto throttle. Let's find our mission. Or did I not track it? The whole reason I went over there was to track the mission. I didn't track it. I got too involved in looking at what was available. Track. General. Merc. See if they got anything. Nope. All right. So we're going to turn this loss of credits into some credits. I still can't believe I did what I did. Dying. Crashing my ship. Having to buy new armor. Again. It's ridiculous. But now we have a custodian. We have a big-time machine gun. Can't beat that. Can't beat that at all. I sent a text real quick. All right. All right, we're at Millerand. You know, I think Millerand is where we were earlier when I screwed up. I'm pretty sure my significant other must be asleep. I don't blame her. She'll be mad in the morning when she wakes me up for church. Because I'll wake up and I'll be like, oh, I'm so tired. She'll be like, it doesn't matter. You have to go. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Because, you know, I'm the leader of the house. It's my duty to go. I'll tell you who's not asleep. All my kids. They're all awake. I guarantee you my son's in there playing probably Fortnite or Snow Drifters. My youngest daughter's probably just watching some YouTube makeup person. And my oldest daughter's probably in her room playing Zelda. That would be my guess. Zelda. The new one. Tears of the Kingdom. It should have been named Breath of the Wild too. No, they want to go with Tears of the Kingdom. What's this? Transport request. 1 AUEC. 394.6 kilometers. I'm close. I ain't taking somebody to Lorville for 1 credit. Let's see if they're in the chat.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
Yeah, my belt is empty. It's weird. They just keep dropping to the floor and then I have to painfully pick them up. Did someone make a transport request? Something is glitched with my character at the moment. Someone give me money. That happens a lot. Everybody wants money. And usually it's going to be a kid. Fernwin, 393.8 kilometers. If they're still making that request when I get out, then we'll go and get them. And see why they may have only offered 1 credit because that's all they have. Either that or they're ambushing. All right. And I don't like ambushing. But we'll give them a shot. Even though I have all this all this good stuff on me. So yeah, we're gonna fill up in here just on medical supplies. And all I want is a rescue beacon activated, but it didn't tell me how far out, and it didn't give me an offer to take it, so somebody must have took it immediately. Contract available, medical rescue. I wish it would tell you where the medical rescue is. See, I'm too comfortable running these missions at Millerand. I've ran so many here that I just come to my spot and wait and hoping the door opens, and then if it doesn't, then I'll run to the next spot. Just like that. But yeah, so yeah, if those missions are still available, we'll take both of them. Oh, wow, you helped Hurston? Good job. Holy cow. Hurston helped. There's still 2 hostiles remaining, and we don't know where they are. There's one right here. like that. He's got C54. He has P4 mags, which I want. Take that medical stuff. Everything else we'll leave behind. So I'm going to try to conserve ammo on this one. Because I have how much? Uh-oh. One of those wasn't 30 out of 30. I hate it when that happens. So yeah, I bet the ammo bug is happening. That guy's right. Well, that stinks. That stinks a lot. That was one mag, 4 dudes. We can deal with that. It's a little slow on the uptake as far as bringing that rifle up. I'm not digging that action at all. Damn it. Why doesn't he have the arrow above his head? Are you serious? That is so aggravating. I failed the mission. And I guarantee you they've destroyed my ship. I stored all that crap on my ship. Oh, gosh. It's so bogus. They have got to fix that. So we're going to put our box. So we're going to try to get out of range on foot. I just want to be north of the gate, just in case I have to come back to mill around. Because having these containers is great. But it's really not worth the BS that we're having to go through. Right now's the time to salvage if you're into salvaging, because you got people wrecking stuff like this right here. That's the great thing about newish players or inexperienced players with these giant ships, because that's a huge ship right there that's been destroyed. And that's some heck of some salvage. I should have hid those gems for myself at Klesher, huh? Isn't that so cool? This tractor beam is too fun. I mean, I can catch stuff before it hits the ground. I wonder how far we can get on foot with I need to be able to get out of the leave the area you'll be trespassing thing if I want to send a beacon out for escort. Because I really need an escort to a local station so I can turn myself in for the crime that I committed in the game. Because I have to go to Klesher before I log out. Because I'm going to log out after this. I am not staying at Klesher. I've already pushed my game time to 3 hours. And I'm out of Mountain Dew and sweet tea, so I have nothing to drink. So I don't want to get up again and go get some water. But I really need to get away from here so I can get a pickup. Because anybody that's close is going to be getting slaughtered by the turrets from that facility. I mean, I can barely see it. I mean, I should be out of distance by now. Medical bed. The bed has automatically restored your health. What are they talking about? My health is not restored. It's 94%. I've been nowhere near a medical bed recently. Oh, that's cool. At least I didn't run through the planet. That would have sucked. I don't know why I'm still taking this size 3 container. I mean, I've had the worst luck tonight, huh? Security? Shooting security twice in the same night? I haven't shot security in like 3 months. That helmet threw me off. The first time was because I was spraying, praying and spraying, basically. Which was kind of ridiculous on my part. But you know, something else happens too you got to pay attention to, and that's Hurston security walking in the way of your gunfire. Yep. Now I'm playing a mini game with the container. That's how cool the physics is in this game. Leave the area or you will be trespassing. So we've been running for about 8 minutes now. Just running so I can get clear of the trespass warning so I can call for somebody to come assist me. This is where having a vehicle in the back of your ship would come in handy, because when they blow up your ship, they don't blow up your vehicle, I don't think. Hydration levels declining. Yeah, no duh. I bet they are. So guys, ships are much faster than running. Running takes forever. You don't get anywhere on foot. Not in this game. Planets are big, like in real life. That I don't even know where I'm at this point. I just know I'm south of Hurston. Once we get outside this trespassing barrier, then we can call for that ship to come pick us up. Somebody can come pick us up at least and take us to Avarice Harbor or something. Trying to run out of this trespass zone is pretty insane. I thought once you get like 4 clicks out that you wasn't trespassing anymore. We have to be about 4 clicks out at minimum, don't we? I mean, we've been running for God knows how long. Let's get to that flat area down there and we'll call for ship pickup anyways. That way it'll be easy to land. Yeah, just right down through here. We should be able to call for evac. I mean, we've got to be far enough away for them not to get killed, right? I mean, it still says I'm trespassing. And we've just been heading north this whole time. We're going on 13 minutes of running on foot. All right, this is as far as I go. We're going to call for a beacon. All right, let's go to Contracts Manager Beacons. Let's create a beacon. Beacon type. Personal transport. Destination. We need, what's the name of it? What's the name of that place? Not Loreville. Everest Harbor. So we've probably already passed it. Everest Harbor. Everest Harbor. Everest Harbor. Let's see. Not Klesher. Heck no. I don't need to be transported there. Plus, they'll light them up, and I would be lit up if I fly to a space station. All right. 25,000 credits. The good news is that they probably think I'm a noob, so that helps it easier. Helps make it easier. So there's that. And since the free fly is going on, they'll probably think that, you know, it is what it is. Or it could be a new player. That would be awesome. But somebody accepted the mission, so hopefully we're good. Now let's see. Somebody named Pilot Pilu. Beacons. Personal transport. Unspecified. It says that somebody took my beacon. But I'm not seeing right here where it says. So let's log in. Let's check right here and see the person who's picking me up. Something Alu or something. I don't know who's got my mission. Yes, please.
Did you know that even while serving your sentence, you have already begun to help make the Empire a better place? Thanks to our award-winning Klesher Cares program, a percentage
No,
of your hard work goes
I
to
didn't.
supporting those less
You
fortunate.
lit me up
Together, we can turn your wrongs
for my
into a
bounty.
whole lot of right.
Hello and welcome. You have been placed in a Klesher rehabilitation facility for violation of local law.
Oh boy. So you didn't light me up. Son of a bee. Yeah, ran a bad luck in a bunker.
Welcome back. You were incapacitated during an incident in the facility. Do not worry. You will make a full recovery. We hope that this does not reflect poorly on your time here.
Pilot Pilu. All right, so we're going to pay this guy his credits for trying to help us out. So I thought that guy lit me up, but it wasn't that guy. I don't know who it was. I wonder if there's a way to find out who killed you. Nah, he dusted me.
Ready to take the next step on the road to rehabilitation? Try to learn something new about minerals today and how better to harvest them. Not only is mining a valuable skill, but geology is a fascinating hobby appreciated by people across the empire. Keeping busy is a great way to keep on the right path.
No, he dusted me. I thought it was you, so I didn't return fire until it's too late. Lols. Yeah, I don't like... Look, guys, I don't like canceling missions on folks. You pay them anyways.
Did you know that our founder, Leland Wingard, built this company from the ground up after he was incarcerated? It's true. After spending 10 years...
So yeah, if I put up a beacon...
One of the best ways to rehabilitate lawbreakers is to treat them like people. He then set out to create the first Klesher
Then I'm gonna pay it.
facility, which opened in 2913. Since then, the company has expanded to dozens of fully automated facilities and a company roster of over 6,000. take the next step on the road to rehabilitation? Find a way to forgive yourself for your current incarceration. While it is true that there is no one else to blame for your current situation other than yourself, it is important to move on and focus on how in the future you will avoid making the same mistakes. Did you know that even while serving your sentence, you have already begun to help make the Empire a better place? Thanks to our award-winning Klesher Cares program, a percentage of all your hard work goes towards helping those less fortunate. Together, we can turn your wrongs into a whole lot of right. Ready to take the next step on the road?
All right, guys, that's it for tonight. We're going to log out. I got silent there for a minute because I was reading the chat. Basically, he sent me back 100,000 credits, and he kept the 25 for the original mission. I told him he didn't have to do that because he was flying into a possible hot zone. Then they asked me what kind of sentence I got. I said CS crime stat 3, so about an hour and a half. I'm just going to log for tonight. The bag of Dolivine I left in the mines from earlier is empty. And then somebody said the announcer at Klesher makes me want to punch babies. That's not me. I don't want to do that. But it is frustrating because they announce all this crazy stuff all the time while you're in the mines trying to do your stuff. And I just gave them a little up arrow, and that's it. And I'll see you guys Wednesday. I don't do no, I'll see you guys tomorrow night because it's or tonight is Sunday. So I'll see you guys tonight at 8 o'clock. We're going to be doing some mining. Catch y'all on the flip side.